Hi there. What if I told you there was a world where laziness was rewarded, where hard work was punished, and where ambition, study, and research were actively downgraded to the lowest league, where being lazy meant you were in the top 10 to 20% of investors? There is such a world. It's called the stock market. I'm Brian D'Souza, doctor, medical entrepreneur, investor, and blogger, and welcome to the Lazy Man's Way to Investing. Whoa, wait a minute, Brian, I hear you say. What do you mean? Wall Street? Millionaires? Ferraris? Yachts? Gordon Gekko? Greed is good? The 1%? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. You and I are part of a gigantic con.
The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right.
They get to keep all the riches and we pay for it. And there is a much better way to invest. It involves little work, very few costs, and you're going to beat 80 to 90% of these suckers, believe me. But you know what? You don't need to believe me. Let me introduce you to SPIVA, S-P-I-V-A, the scorecard that compares active investing, that is when you pay someone to manage your money or you attempt to do it yourself, versus passive investing, simply following the market as a whole. SPIVA brings out its scorecard every year, and without fail, you will find that 80 to 90% of active fund managers, mutual fund managers, hedge fund managers, etc., fail to beat the indexes. That is, you are paying them money in order to underachieve. And furthermore, if you were simply to put your money into an index fund, you will automatically put yourself into the top 20% of investors. Now think carefully about this. Where else in life can you achieve the top 20% of any money-making endeavor with as little work as possible? This is the way to do it. And as for DIY, don't even get me started on this. I tried all this: books, forums, courses, day trading, swing trading, options trading, warrants trading. In each and every case, I spent a lot of money to educate myself, put a huge amount of time and effort into this, and did much worse than the market. The day I decided to give all that away and invest in index funds was the day I stopped losing money and put myself in the top 20%, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same yourself. All I know is that for a fraction of the cost of a mutual fund or a managed fund, you'll find that you achieve better returns for far less cost. How much cost, do you ask? Well, suppose you had $1,000 invested. An active fund manager might charge you $20 to $30 every year to manage it. A Vanguard ETF might charge you $1 or $2. Not only are these ETFs doing a much better job, but they charge you less. So the result is a complete no-brainer. The truth is you and I have been subjected to a giant con job by the billion-dollar finance industry, which is give us your money and we'll get you above average market returns. This, to be honest, is complete BS. Most of these fund managers will achieve far less than the average, and you're going to be paying them good money, your money, so that they can buy their yachts and their cars and their Ferraris, etc. Their kids get to go to the private schools, not yours. An index ETF simply aims to mimic the market movements. And where do you find these ETFs? Well, Google Vanguard or Beta Shares or State Street or any of these major funds. Do some research, get some financial advice, but get started. So you've learned about index fund investing, you've learned about avoiding managed funds. How do you get started? I'm going to give you a simple 5-step journey, which will take you all the way from novice to taking control of your money, and more to the point, making sure none of the wolves of Wall Street get hold of it. Firstly, set up your lazy investing strategy. Pick 2 to 3 broad-based ETFs. I just have 2, one covering the Australian market, one covering the whole world market. Your online stockbroker will be able to organize that, and you can invest a few $100s every month or whatever you can afford automatically into each of these ETFs. Thirdly, continue to be lazy. Stop reading, researching, studying, and following the market. Fourthly, smile happily at the fact that Wall Street is no longer getting your money. And fifthly, stop being lazy. Work hard at doing the things that really matter in your life. Your health, your friends, your family, fun. The stuff that money's supposed to buy you after all. I hope you enjoyed this call to laziness, and I welcome you to the world of lazy investing.